Hello friends, welcome back to Abhirami's classes. Today we are going to do the fourth question of exercise 2.4 of the chapter Polynomials of class 9. I have done many videos of the same chapter's exercises. Do visit my channel and kindly view those videos. Here the question is factorize, and according to the question we need to find the factors of the given polynomial. And for this particular polynomial, we need to find only two factors. Now you will be thinking, how do I know? Because its power is 2. When its power is 2, we need to find only two factors. Similarly, when its power is 3, we need to find 3 factors. I guess you have understood. Now, the method used to solve this question is splitting the middle term method. I think by hearing the name itself, you must have understood slightly what is the method we are using. Here, yes, the middle term, that is a 7, we are going to split into two different numbers. So, what is the first step? The first step is to multiply the first and the last term, and now when we multiply 12 and 1, we get 12. After that, we need to find the numbers which, when multiplied with each other, will give us the number the product as 12. We know that 6 into 2 is 12. Similarly, 3 into 4 is also 12. Okay friends, this is our first step. We have completed our first step. Now what is our second step? The second step is to decide which number when added or subtracted will give us 7. Here we know that when we add 3 and 4, we will get 7. And when we multiply those numbers, we will get 12. So it satisfies our rules, and therefore we can use 3 and 4. And which sign do we need to use? As a sign of 7 is minus, we need to use the sign as negative for this. When we add 3 and 4, we get 7. Is 7 equal to minus 7? No. So we need to add minus 3 and minus 4 with each other. Now let me write it down. 2x square minus 3x minus 4x plus 1. Here we know minus 3x plus minus 4x is equal to minus 7x. That is for sure. So now the sign of the number is decided by the sign of the last term also. If the last term's sign is positive, then both the numbers will have same sign. If it is positive, both the numbers need to have positive sign. If it is negative, both the numbers need to have negative sign. If that sign is negative, then both the numbers will have two different signs. Okay, that means we need to subtract each other, and whether the bigger number should have negative sign or smaller number should have negative sign is decided by the sign of the middle term. Okay friends, now let's solve this question. Here the second step is to make these numbers into two groups. Okay, and then we will have to take out a common number from these two groups. From here we know the common number is 3 and x also. When we take 3 and x, what remains is 4 and x, because here 2 x's are there. When we took 1 x only remains. Minus, here we took both 3 x out. So what remains? 1 remains. Now here we know the second number, we know that there is no common terms, because minus 4x is not common, and whenever there is no common digits, what we need to take out is 1. And here if we take out the positive 1, then the answer will come out as minus 4 plus 1. Okay, and minus 4, and what we should keep in mind is both the brackets of the two groups should be equal to each other. When we do like that, they are not equal. So what we need to do, we need to make the one negative. So when we make the one negative, the answer will come as 4x minus 1. So both the brackets became equal. So what we will so here 3x and minus 1 remains, so let's join them. Why do we need to keep them aside? And then 4x minus 1, both are similar, so we can take out that bracket, one of the bracket, and here is our two factors. This is our next question friends. So here also the question is same like the other one. So let's do the first step. The first step is to multiply the first digit and the last digit, and we get 2 into 3 is equal to 6. And when we multiply which all numbers do we get? 6. 6 into 1 is also 6. 2 into 3 is also 6. That's it. Here we know that the sign of the last digit or term is positive. The sign of the middle digit term is also positive. Therefore, we need not worry anything. We just have to add it. Right. So 6 plus 1 we can directly add, because we you must have already understood 2 plus 3 is 5. So we should take 6 plus 1, which is 7. So when we write it down, it will come as 2x square plus 6x plus 1x plus 3. You can write it in any way. Okay, it is not necessary that you should write 6x first and 1x second. There is no method. Now you have to form two groups, and we will have to take common number out. Here we know the common is 2 is common, and x, one of the x we can take out. As both have x, we can take one x out, because only one x is common, and we will take out, will come 2x, and in the bracket only x remains, x plus 3, because 1x we already took out. Now let's go to the second group. In the second group, I already said when there is nothing common to be taken out, we will take 1 out. And here what we get is x plus 3. So now it satisfies our rule, x plus 3 and x plus 3, that both the bracket are same. So let's take the bracket out, x plus 3, and then try to keep 2x and 1 out. Let's join them, 2x plus 1. And therefore here is our 2 factors. So let's go to the next question. This is our next question. Here we are. Here I think it is a little bit bigger, because when we multiply the first and last digit, we get a number which is bigger than the numbers we had got before. 6 into 6 is 36, and another number which another two numbers whose product give us 36 is 9 into 4. This is a pair of numbers which I forget most of the times when I used to do these questions. So dear friends, always remember 9 into 4 is 36. Here we know the answer. Here we know that the last digit is having a negative sign. So both the we need to do subtraction, and that means one of them should be negative and the other one should be positive. And here we know that 5, that's the middle term, has a positive sign. So the bigger number should have positive sign and smaller number should have negative sign. And by looking at the number itself, you would have already understood 9 minus 4 is 5. So I have selected those numbers first of all. And as everything is well and good, we can take those number. But when so never put 9 as negative when the middle term is positive, because when we put minus 9 plus 4, what will we get? So for example, minus 9x plus 4x, what will we get? We will get minus 5x. We will not get 5x. But here what we need is 5x. Therefore we will use 9x plus 4. Both should be positive. So what will the smaller number should be negative and bigger number should be positive, as I am writing here. So the second step is very easy. We will have to group them into 2, right? So let's group them into 2. 6x square plus 9x is one group, minus 4x minus 6 is another group. So what will we have to take out from here? We cannot take out 2. We cannot take out 2 because 9 is not good, is angry with 2. So what can we take out here? 3. We can take out 3. So when we take out 3, along with 3 we can take another variable, which is that x also we can take out, because x is common. We cannot take x square because x square, 9 doesn't have an x square. 9 will get sad. So here 2x plus 3 will be what is remaining in the bracket. And we should take care, we should always take care that in the other group also the bracket should be same. 2x plus 3 only we should get. So what should we take out here? We should take minus 2 we should take out. If you take out plus 2, then minus will remain inside, and then the answer becomes wrong. So minus 2 into 2x plus 3 will remain. So automatically what happened now? Both the brackets have same number. So let's take out one of the bracket. One of the factor is done, and the second factor is 3x minus 2. Second factor is also Done. Now let's go to the next question. This is the last and final question. I think this question is a bit more easier than the last one. Because last one, when we multiply, we got 36. But here when we multiply 3 and 4, what will we get? We'll get 12. That's a smaller number than 36. Right, friends? So I think now by this time the methods, the rules are, the steps are very much clear to you. So 3 into 4 is 12, 6 into 2 is also 12. And here we can see the last digits have a negative sign. Okay, don't worry by looking at x. X has a 1 along with it. So when our difference of the two numbers should be 1, and as the last number is also minus, we should get the number when the difference should be -1, right? So here the bigger numbers we have already understood, because 6 minus 2 is not 1, so 3 minus 4 is -1. We as the middle term is also having a negative sign, the bigger number should be having a negative sign. So what will we get? 3x square plus 3x minus 4x minus 4. Now we will have to group them. When we group them, what can we take out? Yeah, 3. Wow, 3 is common and x is also common. So what can we keep inside? X plus 1 we can keep out. And I already said whenever we need to make we need to keep the brackets of both the groups equal. Therefore here it is necessary to take out -4 to get x plus 1 remaining inside. Otherwise it will come out as minus x and minus 1. And therefore the brackets will not be equal, right? Brackets should be equal. So now we can write it down. X plus 1 is the first factor. Yeah, it's done. We got it. And 3 minus 4. Why should we keep them alongside? Let's bring them together. And we got another number, 3x minus 4. So the answer is done. I guess you all have understood the solution very nicely. And if you like my video, then please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to click the bell icon to get the latest notification faster. My dear friends, stay home, stay safe, and let's see next time with another new video. And please do visit my channel, and don't forget to view the rest of the videos that I have posted in my channel. Yeah, and I forgot another thing. Don't forget to comment if there is any doubt or suggestion. Okay friends, bye. Let's see next time. Bye. Stay safe, stay home.